So milliard d'étoiles. It's the same guy as the Gamay Sancerre.
Oh, okay. Sparkling?
Yeah.
That's good.
It's Chenon, 100% Chenon.
Oh yeah, yes, let's have that please. I'd love to try that. I've only ever had
We're on holiday?
Well, we all work in wine, so we're going on this trip for work holiday, but also for work.
So intense. Cell phone number, you can just text me a little bit. When you wake up or...
This is Canada. This is Canadian.
Canada, so plus one.
Plus one. It's so weird. It's just
And it's good as well.
US. Offensive.
I'll make my
no, but we hang out with us all the time.
No, it's an entire continent.
Was it a long winter?
No. We had the early spring. Unfortunately, so that's no, not on the way home, but we have another block out there, and we are doing the La Ville du Rocher there. But here is the La Châtellenie. Yeah, this is the La Châtellenie.
And this is one of your blocks then?
Yeah. We go around our own vineyard.
Yes.
And
how does the silex make the wine taste compared with the limestone?
It's more mineral.
Yeah,
much more mineral. So I mean, the minerality is something very difficult to explain because it's kind of a straightforward wine, which develops with time and makes something very complex, but at the same time very I don't know. It's really something particular. It's really something particular. It's always difficult to explain it, but the best way is to taste it. I mean, you already can see the difference between the limestone and the flint, because there's so much difference. I mean, one is more fatty and roundish, and the flint is more straightforward, but at the same time so interesting. Right? So you can see.
Otherwise, there's no fruit; it's all leaves.
Exactly. Exactly. Shall we carry on? In Sotonau. And we have the other estate, block, just right opposite, which is called Les Chassaignes, and it's limestone, and this one is a bit warmer than this block there gives the Grand Châtelet. I think you are.
Yes, we have that.
Beautiful with the tree.
It's slippery.
I know. We were talking about how dangerous.
Yeah, you have to use your heel. Yeah.
Oh, you have to go up and down.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You look so tiny now.
Yeah.
Drought, yeah. So, I mean, we made the rosé out of this one, but usually it's red. And one block, you had one block, it was full of limestone, and nothing was. There was two waves in somehow. The first wave, I mean, the 17th and 18th of April was minus 6 in certain areas.
Wow.
-6. But the soil was dry, And a week later, it was -2, -3, but the soil was wet because it had rained just before. And after.
Walnut liqueur, maybe. It's really nice.
Yeah. Palette of authentic.
Yes.
So they're all 2016.
Avez-vous le gel de nuit?
Le
Ici? Le gel?
Oui. Là, je l'ai fort, là. Ouais.
Vous avez pas vu?
Oui. Ben, parce que c'était ici, dans les années vers 1920, par là, il y a des vignerons qui ont introduit le sauvignon. C'était pas un cépage de la région, et dans les années 20, c'était introduit. Un sauvignon, c'est un cépage très expressif. Même quand on ne sait pas déguster, on reconnaît le sauvignon.
Ouais.
Et puis c'est moins acide, c'est un cycle végétatif plus rapproché de la maturité, quoi.
Has many feelings.
She's very old. Beautiful.
She's very beautiful. I like her very much.
What a setting, huh?
Yeah.
It's another rose garden by a
And what an attitude of the hot air balloons tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Just randomly showing up.
That was actually in the Airbnb that like you will see air balloons.
Oh yes. Smells like honey.
And he had to be somebody who likes fun to have a vehicle like that, don't
Ouais.
Ah oui. C'est un des responsables de l'opéra je suis un fou de lyrique.
Ah, ok.
C'est l'autre passion dans ma vie, c'est l'opéra.
Wow! C'est bon.
Ouais.
Ça c'est
Si-
une grosse
si
ça,
Jean-
yeah.
Bah, le nord est là, hein, le sud est là.
Oui.
La Loire traverse comme ça.
Ah.
Hein. Et là, on a le Cher. Et le Cher, c'est un affluent, un affluent de la Loire.
Ah, ok.
C'est une rivière qui va se jeter dans la Loire après Montlouis.
Ok.
Voilà, donc en fait, on a la Loire qui coule d'est en ouest.
Oui.
Vouvray est comme ça. Montlouis n'est pas comme ça. Donc Vouvray est sur la rive droite de la Loire.
Oui.
Montlouis n'est pas sur la rive gauche de la Loire, mais sur la rive droite du Cher.
D'accord.
Ah. Voilà. Donc en fait, on a un vignoble qui est tout entier exposé vers le sud.
Oui.
Voilà. Donc c'est un élément très important parce que même à Tours, les gens ne connaissent pas. Ils pensent tous que c'est comme ça. C'est pas comme ça que ça marche.
Okay.
Et donc on fait beaucoup de parcellaires.
Oui.
Hein. On ne reste pas à Montlouis ou à Vouvray simplement. On fait un Montlouis, Montlouis, mais on fait aussi un Montlouis Clos de Mony, un Montlouis Clos Michet, un Montlouis Haut de Hussau, un Vouvray Clos de la Bretonnière. Donc à la façon bourguignonne en fait, hein, où on a le village et après un peu comme des crues dans l'appellation. Et ça c'est assez intéressant. Et ces vignes-là ne sont pas en Bourgogne, c'est beaucoup plus cher. Dans notre région, la vigne, les grandes vignes ne sont pas plus chères que les plus simples, parce que c'est les vignes qui produisent moins et les gens qui sont dans des coopératives, par exemple, ils ont besoin de production, ils ne sont pas intéressés. C'est deux modèles économiques différents. Après, j'ai pas de... Parce qu'en fait, c'est simple. Si on dit que la parcelle fait 1 hectare, il en manquait environ un tiers. Où c'est strictement le même individu, hein, génétiquement strictement identique, la maladie. Alors, là c'est environ, le total c'est 100 barriques. Oui. On en a 1000 au total.
Ah, ok. Wow.
Donc c'est 10%.
Yeah, it's kind of there. Wow. Let's see.
les fermentations sont complètement, complètement barriques, hein, toutes sans.
Do people work without permits?
And yeah, they dig to use a stone to make some house around, and after they use the cave for the wine.
Wow.
It's amazing, isn't it?
And we are everything is organic. We do also a bit of négoce. So later we're gonna taste all the wine, also the négoce. And we did start the business in 1999. Green like the other part because this part got frost.
Aussi, nous pouvons parler en français.
Ouais. We've got like the limestone just maybe 30 centimeters here. And the bottom we've got more soil, but the top part is very shallow. 2012.
Okay, yeah.
2012. So we leave the middle of the row with natural grass. So usually we've got many different kind of grass. We got a lot of legumineuses. Legumineuses, it's this kind of grass can get the nitrogen from the air to put in the soil, which is very good. And after, yeah, some of the grass like this one is got a very long root, very nice.
Some herbs as well, no?
Sorry?
Any herbs?
Yeah,
herbs, yeah.
that
smells like lemon verbena or something.
This one is for the pizza.
Oregano.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you have to under the row to cover the grass. And later we're gonna just cut the grass with now we go inside the Clos, which is our nice vineyard too. And this part is a small part of the Clos. We call that la merluche. La merluche because it's the name of a fish, and it's the shape of the vineyard is like a fish tail, you know. So
right.
This place is quite special for this. Different.
Staying there tonight in the city centre. But yeah, it's been.
Wow!
Wait, hold on. I can be better than this.
No,
I'm not used to. This is so like enclosed. It kind of makes me nervous. So I'm used to being on bigger trampolines.
Woo! Woo!
Yay!
Allez les gars, vous faites une compétition là.
Je sais que faire des saltos avant.
Allez,
But you know the rule? After a certain amount of bottles, okay,
Hey,
so I have to jump on
that. Viens voir.
No, tu peux pas faire it. No, but what's the maximum? How many kilograms? Oh, am I too fat? Oh. I think it's 110 kilos. Oh, I'm okay.
You just sneak in under the 110 there.
Just under. Wow!
No, she's really skilled.
She's professional.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow,
Pierre, Louis, come look.
Et vous avez vu ce qu'elle fait?
Did you see?
Ah, regardez, regardez.
Écoutez, Louis.
Les saltos arrière, mais c'est impossible à faire.
Regarde. Waouh!
Impossible à faire des saltos arrière.
Wow.
Ah, t'as vu un peu?
Mais je sais faire les saltos avant.
Ah.
in the vineyard to see. So here this is Cabernet Franc. So we are making the debudding. So we make the debudding during May to the end of July. We make some 2 or 3 free time to debud to grow to. I told you around us we don't have any other vineyard. So for us this is very special. One plot of Chenin, 1 hectare and a half, planted in 2012.
Yes, and you.
Yes. So the first production, the first real production was last year.
Yeah.
We'll help if we can hang out with these dogs all day.
Yeah.
Sorry?
If we can stay with the dogs, we'll help.
Then you can live with them. No, this is not mine. His name is Titu.
Titu!
Hi!
So he's learning how to run the vineyard. Every people working during the harvest is responsible of each weight. So they make the selection of the grapes in the vineyard. Then the grapes come here in small cases of 15 kilograms. And after it comes to the égrappoir.
Distiller.
Yeah. And then tapis, and then go to the place. We practice biodynamic. We are certified by EcoCert and Biodynamic. So we don't use any commercial yeast. Yeast. The maceration and fermentation for Cab Franc and Cabernet Sauvignon is around 25 to 35 days. Very small pigeage at the beginning of fermentation, and it's very small and short remontage. No extraction. We just want to make infusion, but no extraction. For the Bolo, we have maceration during 20 to 25 days, the same process. And Chenin, we pick up the Chenin, the harvest is only in the morning for fresh grapes. We press, and after the beginning of fermentation here in tanks, but just the beginning, and after the fermentation and the levage is made in the cellar, in the caves, during 1 year. All the Cabernet Franc stays in the caves in French oak from Burgundy, but never new oak here. We have oak between cask barrels between 3 to 8 years old. Never new ones. We don't want to bring woody aromas to the wine, but just to work with the small
contains.
Comment?
Contains? No.
The barrels. All the reds are bottled in April, 1 year and a half after the harvest. No filtration, no collage. We just add a few small quantities of sulfites at the bottling. But the fermentation and the élevage is without sulfites. Just at the bottling. Why? Because I work here. So I'm fond of natural wine, but I'm fond of natural wine without default.
Me aussi.
For me, the objective is realized when the wine is droit.
Tastes like the place.
Of course, yes. But when it's a problem of volatility, of bright, etc., for me this is not reasonable. Their food, so it was a farm with family, a family with a farm here. The date of this cave is around 250 to the last sugars. You have to choose a barrel.
Whoa!
Be careful, huh?
I know, I'm...
Just one is good. Just one.
only one is good, the rest are mead. This one? This one good?
You sure?
Wrong one.
That's okay, this one.
Which one do you want?
You choose. So we just quickly test the 2016 wines. One Chenin maybe, one Gros, one Cabernet Franc, and one Cabernet Sauvignon.
Good.
Cool, ça marche. C'est vraiment important. Et oui.
For the different.
And do you keep the different soil types separate, or do you blend it all?
Yes. There's only the Cuvée Domaine, which is not my my early release wine. That's the medium body wine, which is a combination of plateau and some young vines from the slopes. But the others, Croix-Boissé Blanc, Croix-Boissé Rouge, Clos Guillaume, Glasgow, they come from a very specific ground. We don't have, we have air conditioning, but we don't have temperature control for each tank. So cement is helpful because that maintains coolness, and we are not big fan of stainless steel.
Yeah.
We have some, but we don't use them that much. And cement helps to maintain kind of fillable wine or the medium body wine, Les Granges and Domaine. I age them in these cement vents, and the cement allows a kind of micro briefing, a bit of briefing, not as much as a wood barrel, of course. And there's such a high volumes versus the contact that it doesn't brief as much, but I think there's less reduction than in a stain.
We started in 2006, but the vineyard is in 2008. During 2 years, we bought grapes, and we started with a small négoce. And after we were very lucky because we could find 4 hectares of vines in a very beautiful terroir in the south of Saumur. A bit like Saint-Emilion, in fact, it's like a coast. And for house, it's smaller. It's very it's smaller on the top. And here it's the Turonia Moyen, the very good white chalk. And here it's always that. So the terroirs are very similar, and everything is very good. So every terroir in Puy-Notre-Dame are very interesting. And the Gros Lot has 16 also. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
You want to taste different things, all the wines? 2015 for us, it's we have more freshness. It's more delicate. But I think it needs more time. I opened the bottle 2 days ago, and after 6 hours for the dinner, it was better than for the lunch. But in 2010, for this cuvée, the corks were very bad. I'm very angry about that. It's a shame.
Naturally Canadian wine finding.
Thank you. So this wine is a Gros Lot and 16, and is white. Is a wine really light. It's a 9 degree of alcohol, and it's tea, and it's a wine for summer. This one is Cabernet Franc. The name of the cuvée is Les Palaines. And it's 15. And it was 1 year and a half on the barrel. Some tank, actually 2 weeks ago.
Now slowly, the wine will go to the
Wow.
for the winter.
Okay.
Every star and you keep the
freezer full.
So I have just one cuvée here, and here you have room. I want to make a tasting place with a cheminée, and I want to make a big place here for the summer. I have a bean wax. The Bois this is on the barrel now. We try on the.
Coming up from Boeuf. Wow, so beautiful. I think people have very kind of cool, weird parties.
Yes,
You see that?
yes. We have like a party. No, but I want to, because for make a natural sparkling wine, it's complicated sometimes. Sometimes you have a good weather and you can say, oh, I put the tank outside.
Yeah.
And so all the fermentation go down and all the
depot, like whatever, deposit, sediment.
and go down, and you can have less on the bottom. But for this year, so you lose a little bit of.
It's a good video.
That's all good.
Right now, probably not the best time to taste, but I don't have anything else, so I have to show something.
Doesn't happen well when you are poisoning the sap. For wine in biodynamie, l'oxygen in the cellar is meaningless. That's, I want to be there. Absolutely no necessity. So, with my barrels are 18 years old, 400, 500, 600 liter. I would never change them. What I like in a barrel is the shape. The shape is not understood. The forces links to each shape is not understood today. We have lost that knowledge. And it's a fabulous, you see it when people say I'm using an amphora. Why not? It's a very interesting shape. But then what they do in Georgia, they put the amphora in cement. It's like cutting the tail of a cat. An amphora in cement, you are losing all the forces that the amphora is supposed to bring to the wine. An amphora should be buried in the soil. An amphora is an antenna, so you put it upward, you have a church, you put it downward, you have the amphora for the wine, which makes sense because Dionysos is an underground force. So it was smart to put the amphora in the soil. When the amphora is not in the soil, it's a good thing to tell about, but the amphora does not really express itself. Now I think a barrel is a middle, because a barrel you have a vault upward and you have a vault underwood, so it's a very, I think it's a very smart shape, the shape of a barrel. And then you can use an egg shape, which is very much in fashion today. Why not? It's very efficient. I think stainless steel, have a few stainless steel containers. It's good when you are putting things together. But fermentation in stainless, in my mind, is not a good thing. In cement, I don't really mind. The best is wood. Then you have earth, and then you have metal, and then you have stainless steel. Stainless steel is not a good thing. It's very convenient, but it's not a process of life.
Curly. You know, I'm into it. Really good. Yeah, I'm into it. I like having both. I know this is like a band photo. Just like look down.
voyez qu'il n'y avait aucune trace de vie dans le sol. Aujourd'hui, il s'est mis à travailler les sols. Petite amélioration, à mon avis. Alors j'espère que j'y suis pour quelque chose. Enfin, l'important, c'est que ce soit fait. C'est un très gros domaine. C'est un peu compliqué pour qu'il fasse tout en bio. Je sais pas si ça. Donc on va regarder nos vignes. Les gneiss pour la cuvée Fief Seigneur. Monnière Saint-Fiacre, je suis arrivé. Et la cuvée Terre de Gneiss, qui est élevée dans une cuve ovoïde en ciment. Donc les orthogneiss sur le Clos de la Févrie plus en allant sur Nantes. Et les gabbros qui sont, on va dire, autour de la cave du chêne.
So what's underneath this topsoil? Is it this stone here?
This is the special stone of this parcel. It's called the gneiss, and the maturity will be different when you have this soil. La plupart du temps, tu ramasses un petit peu plus tard sur du gneiss.
On commence par les orthogneiss, ensuite les gneiss, et après le gabbro.
It makes a difference of date of harvest because of the stones and the maturity.
De gorge. Donc on fait également du muscadet. Actuellement je dis sur un terroir de gneiss, mais là on continue sur le gneiss, donc ça tombe bien. On est sur le millésime 2012. Et c'est un vin que l'on a mis en bouteille au printemps 2016, donc il y a un an, après 3 ans et demi d'élevage sur lit. En cuve.
C'est 2016
2016, qui sera mise en bouteille juin ou juillet.
Oh, d'accord. Après, domaine des cognacs.
Les cognacs, ok. Il n'y avait pas au restaurant, sinon j'aurais pris parce que c'est super bon les cognacs. Sur des granites.